Let's go ahead and start this video with a poll in the comment section. If you had to describe the holiday season in one word, what would it be? Here are some options for you. Cold, merry, or chaotic. If you selected that third option, there's a good chance you might be an 80s kid. I can certainly remember all the hustle and bustle associated with the month of December, racing around every toy store trying to find a Teddy Ruxpin, running on empty with nothing but a juice box and some butter rum lifesavers to keep you functioning. Fortunately, there was a McDonald's on every corner if you got too hungry. But come to think of it, that place was kind of chaotic too. McDonald's wasn't just about Big Macs and Happy Meals. In the 80s, you might be able to pick up merchandise ranging from plush dolls to glassware. This was especially true during the holidays. That's one of the reasons why I've been so excited about this new promotion at Mickey D's. The Kerwin Frost box is a wonderful throwback to the classic McDonald's experience I grew up with. The packaging might be my favorite part. Just check out the new Nugget Buddy crew. It makes me nostalgic for all those iconic McDonald's Land ads. Plus, check out the wrapping on the inside. The branding here is so perfect, it works hard to transform a simple toy into an experience reminiscent of the one we all remember. Another great memory I have of McDonald's is snagging some classic holiday decor. Off the top of my head, I think they offered some Five-O stockings in '86, Cinderella ornaments in '87, and those Oliver and Company ornaments in 1988. The other fast food franchises at the time tried to keep up. I mean, what did Long John Silver's have? Festive holiday stemmed glassware? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Those were pretty iconic as well. Throw in a basket of popcorn shrimp and the side order of hush puppies, and you've got yourself a party. But enough about Long John Silver's. We're here to discuss McDonald's. So get ready, because in this episode of McDonald's Unboxed, we are going to revisit those classic Rescuers holiday ornaments that were released in 1990.
One ornament's free when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates or $1.49 with any food purchase.
Very handsome, but I prefer the real one.
Welcome to another episode of McDonald's Unboxed, where we uncover the truth behind the fast food chain's promotional tie-ins. Please, take a moment, click that like button, and if this is your first time checking us out, why not supersize your experience by subscribing to Retro Spectrum? So just imagine for a second, you can celebrate the holidays anywhere in the United States of America. Where would you go? For me, it would have to be the Aloha State. Just imagine an island greeting from the land where palm trees sway. It's where you know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun will shine by day, and all the stars at night. Plus, McDonald's in this Polynesian paradise serve coconut pies, which would be quite tasty alongside a warm glass of eggnog. Hawaii became the 50th state in 1959, but that wasn't the only exciting thing to happen that year. Music icons Flava Flav and Weird Al Yankovic were both born in '59. Some amazing movies were released as well, including Ben-Hur, Some Like It Hot, North by Northwest, and Walt Disney's 16th full-length animated film, Sleeping Beauty. British author Margery published the first book in a series highlighting the adventures of a rodent socialite known as Miss Bianca. The book was called The Rescuers. Over the next 2 decades, Sharp released something like 8 more books about Bianca and her partner Bernard. During that time, Disney must have become very interested in the series, and it wouldn't be long before a Rescuers film would be greenlit. A full-length animated film would hit theaters in 1977, starring Ava Gabor and Bob Newhart.
Hello?
Both actors were popularized during their time on television. I'm especially fond of Ava's role as Lisa Douglas in The legendary Don Bluth was one of the directing animators for The Rescuers. The film was one of his final projects for the Walt Disney Company, along with Pete's Dragon, The Fox and the Hound, and an animated short called The Small One. If you've never seen this film, it's entertaining and a great one to watch during the holiday season. Bluth must have enjoyed his time working on The Rescuers because he continued to produce films about rodents. First, The Secret of Nim in 1982, and then The American Tail in 1986. Disney must have wanted to get in on the trend as well, because in 1983, they'd re-released The Rescuers just in time for the holidays, alongside a brand new animated short, Mickey's Christmas Carol. I guess people in the 80s must have loved mice.
Merry Christmas!
Mickey's Christmas Carol and The Rescuers, coming to a theater near you this Christmas.
But you know what else they loved? Australia. People in the US were just fascinated with the land down under. In fact, the song Down Under by Men at Work hit #1 in the American charts in 1983. Paul Hogan starred in 2 separate Crocodile Dundee films, and Energizer batteries were just flying off shelves thanks to an Australian athlete named Mark Jacko Jackson.
Santa?
So, for Disney's 29th feature-length animated film, they decided to combine Australia and rodents. Brilliant, right? The Rescuers Down Under was a fascinating film. It landed right between 2 Walt Disney masterpieces, The Little Mermaid in 1989 and Beauty and the Beast in 1991. It was also Disney's first animated sequel, but was not a musical like the original. Both Ava Gabor and Bob Newhart returned. The legendary George C. Scott played the villainous poacher Percival McLeach, and John Candy voiced the comical albatross Wilbur.
Hey, who killed the music?
You know, the film also released alongside another animated short starring Mickey Mouse. If you can remember the title of this one, drop it in the comments section below. Unfortunately, The Rescuers Down Under was released on the same day as one of the highest grossing films of the 90s, Home Alone. So to say the competition was fierce wouldn't do it justice. John Hughes' live-action comedy was the #1 film at the box office for like 12 weeks straight. Bianca and Bernard just didn't stand a chance next to Kevin McAllister.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Still, it's neat to consider that John Candy contributed to both The Rescuers Down Under and Home Alone. It also got me thinking that Candy was not the only member of the cast to spread a little holiday cheer during his career.
Merry Christmas!
Ava Gabor appeared in the Green Acres Christmas episode. George C. Scott portrayed Ebenezer Scrooge in 1984's television adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Although I've never seen this version, I've heard it's pretty good despite lacking any animated rodents or Muppets.
A rat.
You called?
Oh, and in 2003, Bob Newhart portrayed Papa Elf in the holiday comedy Elf. The Rescuers Down Under did have one thing going for it. There was a wonderful cross-promotion with Mickey D's. First, there was a special Happy Meal featuring one of 4 miniature movie cameras. Then for Christmas, McDonald's gave us 2 different Rescuers Down Under holiday ornaments. I'm so excited to take a look at these in order to re-experience a little Yuletide nostalgia. Today I'm going to start out with Miss Bianca, who I'm really excited to see what this ornament looks like. You can see she's there on the front. Another character from the film, Jake, the Australian hopping mouse, is portrayed on one side of the box. Miss Bianca again on this side. And on the back, we have Wilbur, the albatross. Not to be confused with Orville from the first film. Let's open her up and peek. This has never been opened before, so this is a big deal. Check it out. Miss Bianca. All right, without further ado, let's open up the plastic and check out this incredible McDonald's ornament. There she is, Miss Bianca, in Christmas colors, different than her color scheme from the film. She was wearing purple in the film, or like a pinkish purple, and here we see she's wearing all this lovely green and a little red bow around her neck, giving off this perfect Christmas vibe. This is gonna look great on my tree. But of course, you can't just have one, you gotta have 2. So we're gonna take a look at Bernard. What do you got here, Bernie? Who's on the side of the box, Bernard? It's Cody, the human child in the film, and one of the heroes. 1990s, don't forget. And there's Bernard again. And on the back, it's Red, one of the kangaroos that appears in the film because, you know, it's Australia. All right, here he is. I'm not going to lie, kids. I'm super excited to get both of these ornaments put up on my Christmas tree. How many decades later are we getting these holiday ornaments, these Rescuers Down Under ornaments on our tree? I'm just super nostalgic. So let's open it up and check out. Here's Bernard. Bernard's looking pretty dapper here with his cap and his blue shoes, and then a nice winter red sweater going on here. A beautiful, I wouldn't call it an ugly sweater because he's got this awesome snowflake on the front, giving off that wonderful Christmas feel, this Christmas cheer. So I gotta be honest, I'm pretty happy with both these ornaments, and I'm thinking they're gonna look pretty phenomenal on my Christmas tree. Shame on me for waiting this long to collect them both.
I feel like I got my head in a vice.
Thank you so much for joining us today and experiencing this classic bit of McDonald's cross-promotion. Now, I have a few questions for you. Do you enjoy either of the Rescuers films? Also, what's on your holiday wish list? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and consider subscribing to Retro Spectrum so you don't miss a single episode of McDonald's Unboxed. Happy holidays, everyone!